Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stalker 2. And today we are on our way to Circa for the quest Extreme Simplicity. I've retrieved the scanner, but Faust managed to get away again. I still don't know what he's after. Is it revenge? Should probably talk to Strider about this, which we did. And on our way to Circa, because I was just gonna get us up there, we encountered this firefight that had a unique piece of dialogue between two factions, one calling the other suckers and saying you should leave the kingpin, and the ensuing firefight. So let's see what we have. Okay. Let's see if we inappropriately inserted ourselves into this. I would say so. We're going to take all that Philia has, and as well as the other aggressors in this. Ilya Dynamite, whose name is familiar to us, I believe. And here is Ilya Dynamite. So maybe Dynamite is just a common name in the zone. Locked. Okay, somebody should have the key. I see you. But I have to find the key to open that first. Potentially over there? Let's dispel that. Grab this. Not a whole lot, but enough. I do see a grenade trap there. As well as here? Interesting. Assuming that they were expecting us to climb around. Another grenade trap. And of course, we will never excuse any good grenades, but I don't see a key. Potentially on one of these gentlemen. But maybe I would love to give you a hand. I was hoping Leo would have it because he was one of the main people talking. Maybe my light will help shed some insight. Um, and the only other place I could think of is that it's in that hangar there, because I don't see anywhere else that would be hiding it.
Let us out, bro.
Oh,
We've
okay.
been here for 2 days without any water. We can't get out on our own.
Fine. I'll help you.
The door's too damn sturdy. We tried kicking it down, but it won't budge. We need the key. Ajik probably has it. He's the prick who locked us up. He's got scars all over his ugly mug. You'll know him for sure.
Okay, so we're looking for Ajik. And here he is with a GP37. And we're going to take all of that. And we do have a new note from Ajik as well. Let's see what it says. Yo, listen the fuck up. Keep tabs on them stalkers. And don't hand them any grub. I stowed the key up on the roof. Great. But it's off limits. Capiche? Now, about our gig. I had a chit chat with some folks. Now we play the waiting game. While they're duking it out at Zaton, we're gonna be running the whole damn show. Big things coming, you dig? Oh, let's stay the hell away from the pier at the fish farm. Nasty anomaly turned Hori into mush. Ain't fucking pretty. Great. So now we know that it is up on the roof. And
Find Ajik. What about the key?
I searched him. He didn't have it.
Check his PDA. Maybe there's something on it.
I did. And now we just have to find the roof access. Before... Let's see if the game is expecting us to do a little of traversal, which it certainly might. Or there's an exterior ladder, which I'm hoping would be the case.
Where are you going, man? Don't leave us here to die.
I'm not. I'm just looking around. And nothing. So it looks like we're gonna have to go find a way up through here. Oh, that would have been bad. But we're okay. Let's see. Put this away. 'Cause I'm always confused about the things that I can't climb and that I can. So let's go here. Oh, that almost killed me. Jump up here. And we have an enemy that's spawned. Interesting. Okay. If it's up on the roof, how do we get to the roof? Let's heal all the way. This is gonna be a little bit difficult, potentially. Um, I would like to see. Okay. What our options are exactly. Because I'm not seeing anything that would allow me to even traverse up there unless I go up there. But I can't climb on that. And there's no ladder. And I can't jump up there from any other outside source. I'm gonna keep our bolts out. This can't be right. Is there gotta be a ladder somewhere? 'Cause I can't jump up there either. Mhm. I am actually quite confused about this one. I don't, I don't know if there's anything that sticks out to you guys other than um this series of platforms here, but there's no way for me to get up there unless I can, which I can't. Let's see if these gentlemen know anything.
Did you find
I searched.
check his Pete?
Yeah, I did. Um, but I know it's up there. I ran into a bunch of bandits in the midst of the confrontation that quickly escalated into a full-blown shootout. I stumbled across the building, a group of loners. They've been locked up there for 2 days, deprived of food and water. Hulk said the key to the gang leader. Hey, they need to hurry if I want to rescue them. I stowed the key up on the roof, but it's off limits. It's... Oh my gosh. I could not be more blind. I'm sorry about that. And off limits for good reason. And I'm wondering if I can sneak to it. Huh? Oh wow. Coupled AKM 74 magazines. An AKM, some ammo, and the key. Great. Let's get back to them. Hopefully, I didn't waste too much time in retrieving that. And perhaps they were locked up for good reason.
We'd have died like dogs in there if you hadn't saved our asses.
Okay. May I talk with you?
Not now. You got here right in the nick of time, Luna. I don't even know what those assholes were gonna do to us.
What gang was holding you here?
No idea. Some outsiders. Came to Zaton and started trying to teach the Sultan how to run his own turf. They tried to poach some of his men too. But the Sultan's gang's loyal to their kingpin. And they kept their word to us, believe it or not. They honestly tried to protect us. Too bad they're so sloppy.
How did you end up getting captured?
We'd just gotten back from a run and sold our loot for a good price. We knew this place was empty. You know how it goes. We just wanted to take a little break, maybe have a drink. So I pass out. Then I hear a click, and wake up with a gun to my head. Sobered me right the fuck up. It was Ajik. He told us to transfer all our coupons to him. Then he'd let us go. I contacted the Sultan. We pay him for protection, see? Well, his men did come, 2 days later. And you can see how good their protection really is.
All right. Well, how
You're
about a
lucky I was
reward?
passing by. How about a reward for my help?
Yeah, sure. We'd still be rotting in there if it wasn't for you. Thanks, Stalker.
Awesome. So we got quite a bit of coupons for that as well. And I think one of the better rewards is this magazine, which I believe we can also use on our AKM 74S. We can't. But I do like the High Cat magazine, as the coupled magazines just facilitate a quicker reload, but this gives us more ammunition off the draw. All right. Let's make sure they didn't leave anything behind, which they didn't. And outstanding. I think we shall continue our journey to Circa. And the easiest way may be to go here first or around. Let's go around because I don't think we can easily traverse these wetlands, and I'd rather not get mixed up with those hogs. Let's bring out our scanner if we're going to be walking around. And it looks like, unfortunately, some people are having well, I was trying to help, but I can see y'all would rather not want it. We did bring our AKM, only because we have quite a bit of ammo for it. Okay. Just one near-dwell left. Let's try and use our regular ammo before we spend our AP rounds.
Got a scratch here.
You're fine. And we will loot his friends' bodies. Leave him to his own devices unless he decides to get brave and get up, shoot me behind the back. Some supplies and some ammunition. Fantastic. We have the armored bandit jacket. Wonderful. A new clothing item. And we'll loot all that they have since they won't be needing it anymore. And let's take a look at that clothing item. This bandit leather jacket features sewn-in armor plates and aramid overlays. Comes with jeans, style, and attitude. And it is definitely not going to be better than what we have on, but I do agree it is certainly stylish. Okay, we are hungry, so let's eat. And continue on our way. Ye will be okay. Again, we're going to take the long way around to Circa. I always get curious when there's just lone anomalies, because I feel like that indicates that there's some loot to be had. I mean, it's not great, but it is something. Bandages, anti-radiation drugs, med kits, and okay, great. So it is something for us to use, and I'm sure that we'll eventually need later on. We do have this triangle thing here, but I am being stalked by something. Can't really get a good beat on him. May go back to those AP rounds after all. Okay. Seems that we have attracted other folks as well, who I hope are on our side. Indeed, it looks like they are. And I think we just need one more guy down. I'll let them finish him off. I do want to check out what's going on in here if I can. I wonder if I'm too heavy. I may be. I may have to enter that another way, perhaps. Let's see if I can... No, okay. Worth a shot. And we're just gonna keep traveling around because it'll be far quicker than trying to drag ourselves through the swamp. I am a little bit overweight. I'll see what I can drop. And definitely drop that because that's not a whole lot of coupons. I can probably get rid of that AKM. But I fear since I only have really 2 weapons. You know what? Well, we're 52, so we're just slightly overweight. Let's see. We're gonna eat a sausage. How much is this worth? 2.03. Yeah, we'll drop it. Just so we can get to our destination far quicker. And what I hope this game also introduces is a way to repair weapons when you're out in the zone exploring, because to have the durability run down as quick as it does on some weapons can put us in a very dangerous situation, which I understand is a part of the game, but it would be nice to allow us some form of option to alleviate that problem ourselves without having to pay an exorbitant amount of coupons when we get back to a base. And we are almost there. Those flies indicate some sort of carcass around, perhaps? Or maybe just an anomaly I'm not familiar with? Okay. So we have reached our objective marker. And we have reached the new region of Circa.
Stand aside. This is a restricted strategic facility. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
I have an appointment with Dr. Dahlin. I brought the scanner.
You must be Skiff. Head to the internal checkpoint. They'll direct you from there.
Looks like they were expecting me. This is quite the area. These buildings aren't something that we're used to in the zone. Those ones for sure, but these ones, definitely unfamiliar terrain.
Colonel, a loner is here with the scanner, initiating guest protocol. Go ahead. They're waiting for you inside.
Interesting. There are anomalies present here as well, it looks like. I wonder if I can explore just a little bit. Let's see what I can find. Personal rotation order. I hereby order the following detachments listed provide in Annex A to report to Circa immediately. Increase Institute security comprehensively. Enforce enhanced safety procedures. The Warden Program. Ensure evacuation of scientists. List of names provided in Annex B from the Institute. Secure Circa and ensure safety of the personnel left on the premises. List of names provided in Annex B until further instructions coming from Colonel Korshunov himself. Okay. And I'm just getting curious about this area.
There's more wardens than eggheads here. A new Guardian program phase?
I don't think the Colonel would order us all here ASAP for a drill. This is something way more serious.
So perhaps this may be some sort of special operations unit of the Wardens.
Ask my senior officer.
I don't talk to loners.
I'm just curious.
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
I don't know who that is. Let's see. Where is your lieutenant?
Ask my senior officer.
Ask my senior officer.
Yeah. The motor pool. I'm just curious. And I kind of want to check out these vehicles. I'm sure somewhere along the lines, we're going to potentially engage with one of those. We do have a stash here. Just some normal loot. We'll take it. I'm sure we'll end up using it anyway. Some machine guns mounted on top. Standard infantry carriers. Okay. Nothing else. I don't know if this is a water feature or an anomaly, but I'm half tempted to throw a bolt at it.
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
You seem quite
Take
intrigued,
any questions to my commanding officer.
as do you.
Take any questions to my commanding officer.
Can I even... Okay. Good to know. Do have a squirrel right there. Just had to see. I'm wondering if there's like an achievement. Oh, there's multiple squirrels. Oh, and they just disappear into the ether.
Is that him? Give it to me. We need to run compatibility tests. Check everything is all right. Oh, yes. Of course. You must be tired. Oh, here. Here's the key to my room. I'm sleeping in my study either way. Don't worry about your reward. You'll get it. In fact, someone would like to talk to you as soon as we've completed all the necessary tests. Have some rest, and get yourself cleaned up. My colleagues promised me a surprise for my birthday. I wish I knew what it was. Guess you'll have to tell me. Enjoy it! Come on! Really? Thank you!
There, walk through the metal detector.
I don't think you'll like me doing that.
Alright, you can come in. Follow the protocol and stay out of trouble.
Okay, thank you. Different suits.
This exhibit is a Generation 4 exoskeleton prototype developed by S.T.A.L.K.E.R. It was designed by V. Darling, a prominent scientist. The Generation 1 test prototype was assembled in 2001 at the engineering laboratory led by V.I. Suslov. After initial testing and improvements, Generation 2 skeletons have proven very helpful for construction workers building the generators. Generation 3 skeletons, designed by military professionals after the zone emerged, have been used for military operations in a highly radioactive, anomalous environment. However, the current exoskeleton design has been refined and upgraded significantly, using composite materials and compounds developed here at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The new exoskeleton is now in field trials, showing great results. Upon completion, the prototype will go into mass production.
I wonder if that is something that we can acquire ourselves. That would be kind of cool to have, and different artifacts. Okay. Interesting. I would like to read these actually, but it seems that they are all in Russian. Because, oh, that one's cool. A lot of these artifacts we have never seen. While some of them are familiar to us.
Warning. Emission imminent. All staff and guests of the Institute are to vacate the outer perimeter immediately.
Damn, now I'm going to end up with a migraine again, and I've got reports to fill out. It's about time they cleared everyone out of here.
What else did you expect? Caffeine and emissions don't mix. You know that.
How was I supposed to know it was going to happen right away? Unlike you, I don't consider fortune-telling a scientific method.
I had no idea stalkers were so sociable.
What do you know about the
Anomalous
zone?
energy. That should be our primary focus. Unfortunately, we can't fully comprehend anomalous energy yet, but our determination will ultimately prevail. It's only a matter of time.
Interesting.
Don't touch anything.
Got any questions?
Maybe not for you.
Goodbye.
By the way, the emission shielding was also designed by yours truly. It was based on the results of the Caribbean experiment. As for the scanners, all credit for them goes to my colleague Hammond.
Oh, I'd love to meet him.
You're not alone in that, my friend. Unfortunately, he just vanished into thin air.
You know Herman?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Vavilov, head of the Anomaly Research Lab. What can I do for you, Stalker?
Yeah, you seem to know a lot, actually.
What do you know about the generators?
I know quite a lot, but I can't tell you everything. What you need to understand is that they make it possible to connect to the noosphere, the informational field surrounding the Earth. The energy we call anomalous comes from the noosphere. Its effect on matter is what created the zone itself. Artifacts and anomalies are all the result of anomalous energy affecting our world. Particularly intense surges of this energy are known as emissions.
What do you know about the scanners?
I'd like to know more about the scanners.
If Herman were here, he could explain it better than me. After all, it was his project. He was trying to obtain the Alpha by using the scanners to recharge spent artifacts. Regrettably, his efforts were in vain, and Dr. Darlin decided to prioritize the more promising artifact farm.
What about this Caribbean
What's
experiment?
the Caribbean experiment?
You seem surprisingly well informed about scientific developments for a stalker. The experiment attempted to affect an object located in the Earth's other hemisphere via a psi field. It was carried out back in 1995. That's when the first Alpha artifact came into being. The second experiment took place in 2019. Some call it a total failure, but I beg to differ. Even a failure can yield results if you know where to find them.
Well, good talking to you,
Hope to see
Doc.
you around.
Likewise. Okay. We could just take all of their supplies, but that would weigh us down quite a bit, unfortunately, and I'd rather not do that.
Some other time, all right?
Yeah, you just looked perturbed.
Some other time, all right?
Okay. Looks like we can't go outside. There's the elevator. I want to see if you have access.
Turn back. You can't go in.
Okay. That would answer that. And that would answer that. So let's head up.
Identity confirmed. Greetings, guest. Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the gateway to the future. At S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we uphold the highest security standards and prioritize mutual respect. The guest access level comes with specific limitations on movement within the Institute. Scientific facilities, engineering rooms, and certain other areas remain inaccessible to guests. Only the Director and the Head of Security are authorized to upgrade or downgrade access levels.
So that gave us a good amount of information that we could use. I think what we might potentially do is see if we can't gain access to those levels and help ourselves to some rewards, I'll call them. This is quite the long elevator ride. Oh, wow. Luckily, we are quite safe from that emission, but that is quite a sight. But since we're here, I think it would be worth exploring just a little bit before we bed down. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at this clipping. Clipping from a science journal. Dmitry O'Dallin, the young scientist, now at the helm of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, shares his thoughts on his appointment. I know this might not sit well with everyone, but I do not see 2006 as a tragedy. It was a blessing for humanity. The zone presents endless opportunities that cannot be confined behind walls. As director of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I am committed to ensuring that in the coming years, that we may all have access to the zone. Oh. Interesting. Okay. This just got very interesting. Well, let's look around just a bit longer and see if we can't find anything. The only thing that I would guess would be the code is 2006. Because there's nothing else that would insinuate a code. Let's check in here. Bread, sausage, some condensed milk, energy drink. Nothing immediately on the shelves. Oh. And nothing there. What's this? Happy birthday message. With the latest breakthroughs in emission protection tech, this window now offers a clear view of your aspirations and humanity's future. Happy birthday, Dr. Dahlin. So it allows me to appreciate the emission. Interesting. Should have looked at that while I had the chance. Is there a... There has to be more to that than just a window. I feel like I'm missing something here. And I know that he wouldn't be silly enough to just leave a code to his safe lying around. Unless there's an important... Let's try 2006. Oh, wow, and it did work. Okay, so we have a battery artifact and a note on expensive paper. You're on the verge of surpassing your father's accomplishments. I wonder who that could be from. Let's sort. We don't have it in here, but we do have our battery. A common artifact found in electro anomalies. The high-frequency alternating current glowing within the battery does not cause burns upon contact. Weak endurance, weak radiation, nothing great. A little underwhelming if you ask me. But that's okay. He is on the verge of surpassing his father's accomplishments. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think with that, we'll end it here because I feel like if I go to bed, there's going to be an important plot point, and I don't want to run too long. So with that being said, I really appreciate you coming by, hanging out with me this episode, and we will see you next time.